My name is Dina Zetchis. My ancestral name is Polomia, given to me by my family in Staalis, and I'm the owner and founder of LunaFloat in Chilliwack. Floating is a scientific approach to relaxation. So you'd have your own room, you'd step into a float cabin, which is filled with 11 inches of water with 1,100 pounds of Epsom salt. You're floating, you're buoyant. It just really helps relax the nervous system. We see a lot of people who come in for anxiety and stress, and maybe chronic pain. When I started my own business plan to test viability, it was very difficult to find accurate numbers because it's such a new industry. So I just really went with my gut and intuition. While maybe the numbers didn't necessarily look like it was a very profitable endeavor, it was a passion project. As a lender, in my past life, numbers are huge. If you're asking for money, they want you to be confident and you know what you're asking for. What I learned by taking a different approach is, I guess it boosted my confidence. It made me feel like I should trust myself. We found our customers through social media mostly. We went on social media about a year before we even opened and just tried to get like buzz going. Ultimately, we wanted it to be word of mouth, kind of that organic growth. I think the biggest learning curve for me was being a boss. I had been an employee most of my life, and so I knew how it felt when your employer might not have considered you as just a person, and that might sound simple, but so if they need time off or if they, scheduling and stuff, like I still sometimes call them coworkers, and then they're like, "You're our boss." I'm like, "All right, I think I'm doing good so far." They say it's hiring slow and firing quick. And I think that just means like picking the right people for the job. There have been times where we just needed someone in that moment. We were really busy and maybe you didn't do your due diligence, but sometimes it's just not a good fit. When the Afloat Center opened up in Abbotsford, about only a couple months after we had opened, instantly I had this, oh no, fear, but it honestly lasted about 5 minutes. And then I was like, this is awesome. This is actually a positive thing because it shows that floating is becoming a bigger thing. My advice to other entrepreneurs is to take care of themselves throughout the process, resting, relaxing, whatever that is to you, making the time for yourself, because if you burn out, then no one's going to be running your business.